Hey guys, today I want to talk about something that I get mentioned quite a lot in comments, private messages, in real life by people I know, and that is why I actually upload a lot less on YouTube than what I used to do actually with the 149. Because with the 149, I used to upload every few days, now once a month. So yeah, I'm uploading way less frequently as before, and yeah, I think I should explain to you guys why, because I actually have like many reasons why I'm shooting way less, and I hope you guys understand a little bit. So it has to do with a few factors that all work together, making shooting harder, not so fun anymore, and yeah. So one of the first things is actually about the M140i itself. It's a much more complete car as a 114i. And what do I mean with that? Well, from factory, it actually has Angel Eyes, it has an M Sport package, it has a dual exhaust, um, and the facelift M steering wheel. So it has things standard from factory where I used to make content around. So I mean, nobody will switch their M140i's bumper to another M140i's bumper. You know, the M2 style fronts get done frequently, but I just prefer the OEM M bumper, so I'm not changing them. So basically, the things that a lot of people do on non-M Sport 1 series with halogen headlights is Angel Eye swap and the M bumper swap, and that is some pretty, good content that I just can't make on this car because the car is stock equipped with the best parts. Also, the 114i and the M140i basically are, the shell is the exact same car. I mean, not the engine and the technology in it, but the shell is the same car. So installing mirror caps, a spoiler, um, start stop button, like a lot of little tuning things are exactly the same on both cars. So I have done a lot of those things on the 114i, and I just repeated them um on the M140i, and then didn't bother shooting them because it would be the exact same video as, but now it would be on a gray car instead of a white car. And for me, honestly, I think I don't like shooting the same content twice. So that's why you would suddenly see a spoiler and blackline taillights and the red start stop button in a new video, and you wouldn't see an update. Oh, my video is slipping, my camera. And you wouldn't see an update on it on the channel, like, hey, when the fuck did you install that thing? So yeah, it's a little bit, double. If you want to see me install a strut brace and a red start stop button, you can watch the old video of the 114i. So yeah, also modding an L140i is way more expensive as a 114i. Um, in a way, as this is a way more serious build as a 114i was. The 114i was more like a fun project of making a stock dull 114i in something good looking and something decently fast actually. I mean, it's not a super fast car, but at the end of the day, it was a quick car, okay? The L140i is, from another league. It has more than double the power, more than double the torque. It's a beast. Um, with that extra power, yeah, you want more supporting mods. So now I'm actually saving up for those expensive modifications. Like I'm saving up for a limited slip differential. I'm saving up for M3 lower control arms. I'm saving up for a sway bar kit, stiffer bushings. So I want to make the car handle the extra power a lot better. But that does cost a lot of money, and I'm planning on doing a lot of things at the same time. Otherwise, it would be even more expensive to pay someone to mount all those things because, installing them all at once is, more efficient. So I'm actually saving up for modifications and, also the things that I did backstage that I already shot, I had to save for that again. So yes, money is a little bit of a problem because um you know, I used to shoot other content than just mods, but with this car, I'm mainly doing just modification videos instead of other things that I used to do before, but I'm going to explain that shortly. Also, I live now at a new place. I used to live at my mom's house, and she actually had a very nice driveway to shoot videos. Now I don't have a driveway. My house, the front of my house, is immediately at the street. So if I would film in front of my house, I would be filming at the street where people pass, where cars pass. So I don't like to park my car over there because my girlfriend's car already got hit twice in like 6 months' time. Luckily, we insurance is fixing it. Why do you skip away? So it's fine, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to happen. I don't want that to happen onto my Yamaha 40i, and also my garage in the back. The car is in a closed garage, which is nice, but it has no lighting, and there is limited space, so shooting there is not great. And I can drive the car out of the garage, but then a lot of people can see me again, so it's a little bit awkward still. So that's why I don't shoot a lot, because I used to have a great location at my mom's place. Now not anymore, so that really sucks, and that basically takes a little bit of the fun out of it, because yeah, I used to just grab my camera, go to the driveway, and shoot with the car. Now it's kind of awkward, so I don't really do it. I have to drive to another place, or like my mom's house. And when you really have to physically drive somewhere, you're less tended to make the content. Also now, with the Corona pandemic, and in the beginning, actually, I used to have different jobs, but now I'm actually a technician on the road, and my days are longer. I earn more money. That's why I could afford the Yamaha 40i and all the mods, but I just work longer days than I used to, so I have less time. Basically, that's it. So I can afford these things by working for them. I'm not some rich spoiled kid, or I have some secret funds. No, I'm just work for my stuff. So I don't always have time, and when in my weekends I'm free, I sometimes just go out with my friends, do stuff with my girlfriend. So I don't always have time to shoot with cars. So that's also that. And then one thing that really bothered me a lot is last year we actually had to go to court because of a YouTube video of mine. Two friends of mine. Um, yeah, maybe you remember the Hyundai E30N versus the BMW 125D race. Well, that video got us through court. Also, modding my 114i stage 3 also got me to court. At least I tried. So what happened is, let me know if you want a complete story. Like, I can make it a 10-15 minute video to tell you guys the whole story. But short, no, they just wanted to, they didn't like me, the cops from my town, because of reasons which I can explain in a separate video. And they saw my YouTube, and they just want to teach me a lesson. Luckily I am a little bit smarter than them, and I said some things. Unfortunately, the two other guys said some things that didn't work for them, so they got their ass dragged to court. They had got the driver's license taken away for a month, and a ticket that they don't have to pay unless they do something else within 3 years. I didn't plead guilty because I said the right things. But like I said, I can go deeper into that. If you want to hear the full story, write in the comments, and I will make a full story video about the cops. But now I know the cops are watching the videos. So with 149, I used to do some hooning, drifting, donuts, burnouts, and some not street racing. Just see which car accelerates the quickest. I would call it that. I would do that stuff. I still do that stuff. I just don't film it on public road anymore. So I don't want to have this thing twice again. I don't want to get a letter from the cops that they saw me drifting at a parking or a street they recognized. I just don't want to do that. Maybe like on the parking lot in Germany or the Netherlands, where the Belgian cops can't do shit. That's something that I would rather do. Or race somewhere in another country where the Belgian cops and government, like I said again, can't do shit. But I don't want to, go with the whole process all over again. Why don't you stay? So that's why I don't upload me hooning, racing my car, except when it's on track. So yeah, and that's actually a lot of content that is missing out. Also, with the 140i, I used to say, and this is modified and that is modified. I also do with the 140i, but I don't run the extra power on the streets. So they can't really have anything on me. I do it a little bit differently now. Like I said, I have a street legal setup. And now they can't do shit anymore. But like I said, I just think they keep watching. I don't know, or they have to just see a video randomly me doing stuff. I just don't want to take the risk anymore, and that's why you don't see me hooning on parking lots. You just don't see me doing burnouts, donuts, at least not that much, and you don't see me racing other people. I definitely pulled against other people, but and there are videos of that, but they're all in Germany, so yeah, no, never mind. I'm talking too much. So yeah, that's why I am just not making that many videos anymore, because all these things combined just make it a little bit hard. If I would have more money, more free time, what the fuck? If I would have more free money, yeah, I would love free money. If I would have more money, more free time, and no dickhead cops, watching the channel, then you would see more great stuff. But it's just I would live in another location where I can just shoot with my car outside. Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, that's basically why I'm not uploading that much anymore. I hope you guys understand it a little bit. I just try to still keep uploading stuff, like when I change something, when I do a mod, but I'm just not going to upload regular stuff. I want to do some maintenance parts as well, but the thing is, on the B58, the tuning world, the tuning platform is very big. The N13 used to be smaller, and I don't want to start discussions. Like, when I say you have to do this and you have to do that, and that's the thing you have to look after, a lot of people will say, no, you have to do it that way, you have to do it this way, and I'm just like, whatever. The B58 is a whole different story. It's in a Supra. It's in cars in the USA, because the N13 wasn't sold in the USA, and yeah, it's different. The B58 world. I mean, there are like 1,000 horsepower builds on the planet. There were never 1,000 horsepower builds on an N13. I think the strongest was 300-ish horsepower. I was pretty okay with that build. And it was more unique, seeing a 140i being able to hit 240, 50 kilometers an hour, seeing doing burnout skids, see it racing mini hot hatches. It was a fun trip. While this is a little more hardcore stuff, but there are also a lot more M140i YouTubers. I think I was the only one with the 114i. Now everyone has an M140i these days. So yeah, guys. No, the channel is not that, but like I said, I'm just not uploading that much. I still hope you guys keep interest in the channel, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.